India is a very diverse country, and if you or I go into a rural village and start to teach, you may not connect well with the people there. Their language is different, their traditions are different, and thus, if we could just take the rural person and empower them to become teachers, then they connect well. It is their children, so the teacher becomes that change agent, and of course it empowers the teacher as well. So our own curriculum is, while we have a core curriculum, we have a very localized curriculum, and our schools are basically pre-primary schools, or I would say primary schools. It goes from K through 3, and we have 3 grades that all study together. There's a lot of peer teaching that goes on, and the kids come together, and we have what we call a 5-fold education. Reading, writing, arithmetic is of course very important, but we also emphasize health and hygiene. You know, some of these kids don't know much about it, and that becomes a very important part of what we teach them. Financial literacy, you know, often the villager is a fool because he or she doesn't know how to manage money. Civics, they don't know they live in this country. They don't know the rights that are there to them. You know, we are a democracy, lots of rights, lots of wonderful programs are available to the, you know, villagers, but they don't know about it. So we really empower them to use that as much. Finally, value education. We don't need guns, we need pens. And so we are really, you know, honored, and that's the kind of values to teach them what is right and what is wrong. So that's a very important part of what we do. So we are actually, the other thing is, because we don't invest in a school or infrastructure, our costs are very low. Most of our cost goes to pay the teacher and also to train the teacher, and with very little materials. So it's $1 a day to run a school for 30 children in a single village. Yes, and we have currently 2.8 million children who are going to schools.